Hello ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough? Have you ever looked at someone else's success, appearance or lifestyle and suddenly felt like you were falling behind? If you have, you're not alone. We live in a world where comparison is everywhere. Social media bombards us with highlights of other people's lives, making it easy to feel like we're not doing enough, not achieving enough, not being enough. But here's the truth, comparison is a thief. It steals your happiness, your confidence and your peace of mind. Today, that stops. Today you break free from the toxic habit of comparing yourself to others and start embracing your own unique journey. Because the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. So get ready, because by the end of this message, you will see yourself, your progress and your potential in a whole new light. Let's begin. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're not good enough because you compared yourself to someone else? Have you ever looked at someone else's success, appearance or lifestyle and felt like you were falling behind? If you have, you're not alone. It's human nature to compare ourselves to others. We see people on social media living glamorous lives, achieving things we haven't yet accomplished, and suddenly we start questioning our own journey. But here's the truth, comparison is a trap. It steals your joy, drains your confidence and blinds you from recognizing your own greatness. Today that ends. Today you break free from the chains of comparison and start embracing your own unique path, because the only person you should ever compete with is yourself. The illusion of comparison. The biggest mistake people make is comparing their behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Social media makes it easy to believe that everyone else has it all figured out. You see someone smiling in a perfect vacation photo, but what you don't see is their struggles, their sacrifices, their self-doubt. You see someone buying a new car, but you don't see the years of hard work and sleepless nights that led them there. Comparison is an illusion. You don't know the full story behind someone's success, and even if you did, their path is not your path. You are not meant to be like them. You are meant to be you. Your journey is unique. Think about it. If a flower compared itself to a tree, it would think it's too small. If a tree compared itself to a mountain, it would feel insignificant. But each one has a purpose. Each one grows at its own pace. And just like that flower, that tree and that mountain, you have your own journey. Your growth cannot be measured by someone else's timeline. The only person you should be striving to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Every single day, focus on improving yourself. Learn, grow and evolve, not because you want to outshine someone else, but because you want to become the best version of you. The cost of comparison. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you stop appreciating what you have. You stop seeing your own progress. You rob yourself of gratitude and peace. But when you shift your focus inward, when you start recognizing your own strengths, your own achievements, you begin to step into your power. So I challenge you today, stop looking left and right, look forward, focus on your own journey, celebrate your own progress, because your success is not measured by how you compare to others, it's measured by how far you've come. The hidden cost of comparison. Have you ever scrolled through social media, seen someone else's success and felt like you weren't doing enough? Maybe a friend got a promotion, bought a new car, or seemed happier in their relationships, and suddenly you question your own progress. This is the hidden trap of comparison. It steals your joy, drains your confidence, and makes you feel like you're falling behind. But here's what you need to realize. You are not behind. You are on your own path, and your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. The truth about success: we live in a world that glorifies highlights but hides the struggles. You see someone celebrating their success, but you don't see the sleepless night, the failures, the sacrifices they had to make to get there. You see the finish line, but not the miles of hardship they walked to reach it. Every person you compare yourself to has their own battles. They might look like they have it all together, but behind the scenes, they have doubts, fears and insecurities, just like you. Comparison is an illusion. You are comparing your real life with all its struggles to someone else's carefully curated version of success, and that's not fair to you. The high cost of comparison. When you compare yourself to others, you are stealing from yourself. You steal your peace, because instead of appreciating your journey, you are focused on someone else's. You steal your motivation because comparison convinces you that you're not good enough, so why even try? You steal your happiness because instead of celebrating how far you've come, you dwell on how far you think you have to go. And the worst part? Comparison makes you lose sight of your own greatness. How to break free from comparison. Focus on your own path. The only person you need to compete with is who you were yesterday. Strive to be better than the person you were last week, last month, last year. That's the only comparison that matters. Limit social media triggers. If scrolling through social media makes you feel like you're not enough, take control. Unfollow accounts that trigger self-doubt and follow those that inspire growth. Practice gratitude. Every time you feel tempted to compare, stop and list 3 things you're grateful for in your own life. Shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. You're on your own unique journey, and the only way to truly succeed is to stay focused on your path, not someone else's. Building unstoppable self-confidence. You've learned why comparison is a trap. You've seen how it steals your peace, your motivation, and your happiness. Now it's time to take action. It's time to build unshakable confidence so that you never feel the need to compare yourself to anyone again. Because here's the truth. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. 1. Own your unique strengths. No one in this world is exactly like you. No one has your experiences, your perspectives, your talents. And that means no one can bring to the world what you can. But if you're constantly comparing yourself to others, you will never recognize your own gifts. Instead of looking at what others have, start recognizing what makes you powerful. What are your strengths? What challenges have you overcome? What makes you different in a way that is valuable? Write these things down. Remind yourself daily, because confidence comes from knowing your worth, not from comparing yourself to others. 2. Stop seeking external validation. One reason people compare themselves is that they are looking for approval. They want to be seen, admired, validated. But here's the problem. If you need the world's validation to feel worthy, you will always feel empty. Real confidence comes from self-acceptance. It's about knowing that you are enough, even when no one is watching, even when no one is clapping for you. So instead of waiting for someone to tell you that you're good enough, tell yourself, give yourself permission to be great, validate your own journey. 3. Focus on your own growth. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. It's it. Every day ask yourself, am I learning? Am I growing? Am I becoming a better version of myself? Because true success isn't about being better than others. It's about being better than the old version of you. The moment you focus on your own growth, comparison loses its power over you, because you realize that no one else's success takes away from yours. There is enough greatness in this world for everyone, including you. Final words. You are more than enough. Let go of comparison. Let go of the need to measure your progress against someone else's. Your journey is yours alone. And that's what makes it beautiful. The next time you feel tempted to compare, remind yourself, I am on my own path. I am becoming stronger every day. I am enough. Because once you stop comparing, you start living, you start thriving, you start winning. And that is how you become truly unstoppable.